There. Ball is So here again, we would like to welcome here both captains from Dresden Challenger Blues and USG Warriors here, and we would like to ask a few questions about today's game. So I think toss was won by Dresden Blue. Challenger, so what do you think how do you think we chase and what are the target for you?
I think it's very beautiful weather and sunny weather, so we would like to use good batting conditions here, and we would like to set a good target here around 200 or 225. So then all bowlers can have a better chance to defend.
So what would you be like? What are you thinking about this game, and like what are your preferences, and like what's your plan for game?
Yeah, we had a team discussion yesterday, and our strategy is like we had a couple of first inning games where we scored enough runs on the board and we were winning comfortably. So we want to put ourselves in a tough condition today. Our intention also was to bowl first and chase what our first team scores. That was the strategy.
Yeah. Thank you. This is News Food Center here. This game is starting like in few minutes. Thank you, Gopi, and thank you guys. Good luck. Guys.
Ready to bring out the fire in you? Yes! Are you ready? Yes! I can hear you! Yes! On the count of 3, 2, 1. Yes!
follower कम भी तो भी लाइव आ सकते हैं अच्छा
On है
ऑन है हाँ पहले का नहीं बता रही चेक कर लेते हैं
अभी किया दोबारा वेलकम करें.
Hello and good morning everyone, and here we have match between USG Warriors and Dresden Challengers Blues. So Dresden Challengers Blues had won toss and they had elected to bat first. And our two openers, Wasim Farooq and Mohammad Naeem Slarry, are in middle. So Mohammad Naeem Slarry is facing first ball, and here we go. So first run on the board. Both teams are quite competitive, so we have a hope that you will have a very nice match here to watch and you will enjoy our match. So bowler name is Michael. I hope I am pronouncing his name correctly. And both batters are now off the mark with a single. Name is showing quite positive intent. So currently there are two fielders outside the circle. One is, and both are back of wicketkeeper on either side. Very interesting line and length by the bowler. So 2 runs without any wicket after first over. It was very tight over by the bowler. Saran Raj is the new bowler. Bowling from left hand. It's a wide.
Make no commentary.
Yeah. So, Naman Pervez is joining us in commentary, and we can continue.
Hello
with
everyone, a very warm welcome to Chemnitz, a match between Blues and Chemnitz. A very well done, fine hour, and the second one goes. There is a thick edge and goes for a 4-run. A nice intent from Wasim.
It's a 6-run.
Oh, it's a 6-run, beg your
It
pardon.
was an outside edge, but because boundary is very short on backside, so it was a 6-run. So this over is going good for Dresden Challengers Blues.
This shows the intent from the Blues team, because the last time, previous game, it was scored more than 250. We have a captain from Blues. We would like to ask him what is the intent behind going batting first.
So basic reason for batting first is we want to set a good target here around.
A good
200.
cut shot. Sorry to interrupt. A beautiful shot from Mohammad Wasim. A nice one. A good intent. A beautiful 4 through the point. Sorry, please continue.
So basic idea is to set a target around 200, 220 and more if possible, and then to put some pressure on opposition by having some good bowling and start. So this is the basic strategy here.
Which is executing by Mohammad Wasim very brilliantly. He had a 6 and a 4 on consecutive 2 balls. A good length ball. Missed the thick outside edge from Wasim Farooq. It's a good wicket to bat. The par score would be 200 or more. And that's what Blues is trying to do. To put a runs on a board and put pressure from their elite bowling unit. Here comes the bowler. A good change of pace.
I think he went into short a little early.
Playing with the batsman mind, putting a bit of slower pace on the pitch. It's a beautiful strike through the mid-on. The batsman, Wasim Farooq, saw the opportunity because everyone is inside the circle, so he lifted up.
It was quite expensive over by Saran Raj. 19 runs came from this over.
A good over for Blues. At the end of second over, 21 for none. They are proceeding with their plan with a 10 run rate per over. Naeem is gonna face their striker, Mikhail, who had a very good first over. There was a little bit of swing for Mikhail. Now let's see what he is up to up his sleeves. Oh, what a great ball! That's lucky. Fortunate for Naeem,
It
but
was a clear edge between wicketkeeper and first slip, probably.
flew so fast. Lucky for Naeem that it didn't get to the gloves of the keeper, but very good ball. This is the one which they would be looking for to get the wickets, because this is a ground, this is a wicket where you have to get the wickets. Next ball. Again, the same sort of a delivery from Mikhail. The batsman was trying to cut it through the offside, through the extra cover, through the extra point, I would say, but missed it completely. That's a good matchup between Naeem and the bowler Mikhail, the striker. Again, a very nice delivery, but unlucky for the bowler. There was an inside edge which passed through the wickets and goes for 4. Blues.
So lucky 2 boundaries for Dresden Challengers Blues.
How would you like to explain this sort of aggression from your team? We've seen that Blues play a little bit slower. I would say they would like to stabilize first and then they go for a bam. But here we see that both of the strikers, both of the openers, they are going right from the very beginning.
Yes, so it was seen by our core team members because we have a short boundary on offside and on leg side here in Chemnitz. So our planning was to be a little aggressive in power play at least and to put a good total on board.
That's a good matchup between Mikhail and Naeem. 2 fours, 2 dots. Let's see what brings up next. A nice ball, a full length delivery. It was there for Naeem to drive through the cover, but missed it. They're steady with 29 for none, where Naeem is trying to play the anchor inning with the strike rate of almost 100. We're 9 for 10 balls. While on the other hand, Wasim, he's playing very aggressive today. Unlike his other battings in the previous games. A
Very
beautiful
nice
drive
drive.
shot.
Yeah.
Goes for 1. A good throw. At the same time, they would like to rotate the strike. You can see that the batsmen, they are rotating. They are finding a little bit of gaps and they are going for 1 and 2s. That's a good sign. They're not just not waiting for the bad deliveries for the boundary. They're just moving and running between the wickets. That's a good way to put a pressure on the bowling unit.
Yeah, so yes, singles and doubles are always important, no matter if it's a T20 or 50 overs match or a test match. So singles and doubles are always important. After 3 overs, it's 29 for 0.
So after 3 overs, 29 for 0. Naeem is gonna face their bowler again.
So maybe score is not updated.
It's 30.
So it's 30. Yeah, so after a little expensive over by Saran Raj, second over, they have changed the bowler and I can't see the bowler name from far. So it's Suleiman. So Suleiman is the new bowler here. Let's see.
To Naeem, who is in a good touch. Let's see.
Wide.
A beautiful, good length ball. They're looking at the umpire to raise the finger, but it seems like it's not even a wide. It just goes underneath the bat, and that's why that was not given the wide. A very good change from the bowling end. They have removed, or I would say they have changed their second bowler who did the second over. It was a pretty expensive over, but then they changed to Suleiman with the very first delivery, a very good length delivery, Naeem on a strike. There was a shot and a fielder underneath it. They're looking for a catch, and that goes for a good catch. That comes to the end for the partnership between Wasim and Naeem. A good one. I think that's what they were up to do. That's what the plan from the whole team, to go, to put pressure, to look for the bigger hits. The next batsman walking in, Ans.
I think Singh was hitting quite good, so maybe it was better for Naeem. He should have gone for only a single or double and give strike back to Wasim until he would be feeling more comfortable in playing such shots.
It should have been done that way actually, because Wasim was hitting very precisely and it was all middle of the bat, so he wasn't supposed to do that. There was no need for hitting that kind of a big shot. There were 2 more overs or 3 more overs for the power play. They could have utilized it. But now Blues 1 down. Will there be a pressure on the new batsman? What will be the strategy? What will be the strategy from Chemnitz? Let's see, new batsman in. Suleiman with the lucky hand. picked up a wicket for Naeem with a very good length delivery. Naeem was trying to look on the onside to hit it bigger. Ans on the strike. Here comes the Suleiman, but messed up his run up. That will be the again ball. There will be a huge pressure on Ans because they just lost a wicket in the power play, and the bowler is pitching it very perfectly on a very good length, I would say. Though it's a small ground, but let's see. Suleiman comes in. That's a beautiful cut shot on a first ball from Ans. What a beautiful cut. Pure timing. You could hear the noise, actually, I would say, the sound of the bat. It was beautiful. Go through point. Now they have taken a man behind. There's a protection on the offside now with the third man and the fine leg. Now fine leg comes inside the circle. So third man and the offside with the protection. Suleiman runs in for Ans. A beautiful ball with a little bit of a hint from inside edge, but going past the wickets actually. A good block though from Ans. Shows his confidence that he is in the mood to play a bigger innings. They're going with a very steady run rate, I would say, but looking at the whole ground and the previous game, considering the previous game, I would say that the 200 would be a par score, or 220 would be a good fighting total here. But this is a game of cricket. It can change in an hour. There is another hit from Ans. What a beautiful strike. That's a huge signal, 6 run. The ball was there to hit for Ans, and with the power he has, he could cross the boundaries. And that was a huge, huge strike. Suleiman comes in. A good ball to the fine leg with no run. That was a good over till 2 balls. Dot wicket, and then look at it. 4, a no ball, and a 6 on a free hit, and then a dot. So Blues are going with their plan. A beautiful shot. There is a protection on the points. A good fielding by the fielder. Good over for both of the sides. They have taken a wicket, Kamnitz, and for Blues they have scored almost 12 runs in the over. So they're going 41 after 4 overs with 1 loss. For Naeem, who was looking at the leg side but miscued it. It's nice sunny weather, a good day to be playing a beautiful game of cricket. And we are bringing it live to you guys from Kamnitz. Dresden Challengers Blues playing Kamnitz. Wasim, after a wait of 1 hour, looking the wicket of Naeem Solari from the other end. Now he's going to face Mikhail, coming for the third over, sorry. He has gone for 11 runs. Runs in, and a beautiful ball. Wasim was looking to go for the extra cover, I would say. He wanted to lift the ball and cross it through the cover and mid-on fielder. Second ball. Ooh, very good bouncer. Given as a wide from the umpire. Good ball though. A good pressure to the striker of the Blues, who is in a good touch actually. With 19 runs on 8 ball. Runs in, Mikhail. A good ball, a very beautiful shot, and a nice fielding on the mid-off. A very nice fielding. Good running stop. Taken a single. So far, it's going with a good over. Only 2 runs have conceded so far. Oh, beautiful ball. Just swing in to the inner thigh pads of Ans. That's the line and length which Chemnitz has to keep to trouble the batsman, actually, so they don't move their arms freely for any kind of a strike. A beautiful ball with a touch. There is a chance of run, but declined by Ans. He was on the danger end, actually. Good over from Mikhail. He's trying to compensate the previous bowlers, actually. And in my opinion, you should also respect the very good bowler, actually. So if there is a good delivery, you should respect it. There was a full toss. There was a chance for Ans to clear the mid-on, but there was no timing in the bat. With 1 ball to go for the 3rd over for Mikhail. A good spell from Mikhail with only 13 runs so far. And there's a change of a fielding. Long off goes out. Sorry, there is a problem with the screen. Something is bothering the batsman, Ans. A white flag. Again, a good ball. There is a misfield, chance of a run, but good backup from the fielder. A very nice over from Mikhail with only 3 runs, 1 from the wide. So at the end of 5 overs, it's 43 for 1. Good pressure from Suleiman and Mikhail so far. Suleiman was successful in taking a wicket and then putting a pressure on Blues because the last over went for only 3 runs. So here goes Suleiman again with the 2nd over and the last for the power play. Here's a chance for the Blues to go a little big and take the advantage for the final over from the power play. There's a change in the field. A long on is at the boundary for protection of a bigger hit from Wasim on the strike. Suleiman runs in. A good ball. There was a bounce. Very good pitch delivery for Wasim. He goes into defensive mode. That's the kind of a pressure you can create for after taking a wicket. What would be Wasim thinking? Can he utilize the final over, the final 5 deliveries of the power play and take his team across 60? That would be a good total in a power play. And that's a beautiful cut shot from Wasim in the gap. There was a chance for the cover fielder to dive on his right and could have avoided 4 runs. The catch was a bit difficult though, but he could have avoided a couple of runs. A beautiful shot from Wasim. Shows the confidence. And playing with the field, playing where the gap is, where the protection is not available, for example, long off or the 3rd. Suleiman runs in again to Wasim Farooq. And that's a shot. It's a hit up. There is a chance for a catch, but fielder was very far away. So a missed chance for Wasim. Good ball from Suleiman. Wasim wanted to lob it over the log on into the stands, but it finds the edges and goes very high up in the sky, and the third man misses the catch. Here comes Suleiman again to the aunts. Ball was there. What a hit! A beautiful shot from Ans for a 6. Goes into the stand. He's looking good. He is looking good. He is blocking the very good deliveries and then swinging hard for any sort of a delivery which is in the zone, which is in the slot zone. Here comes again. Suleiman with his 5th ball to Ant. A beautiful ball, just a little nudge to the leg side for a single. So they have managed to secure again their run rate with 9.43, and the last ball for the power play, and then there will be no restrictions. And the fielders will open. So last ball to Wasim Farouk, who is hitting with a 200 plus strike rate. Look at that, 12 balls, 25 runs. A very good innings for Wasim. Chance to make it bigger at the final ball of the power play. There was a chance. Outside edge, goes for a 3rd. And a single. So at the end of a power play, Blues are 56 for 1. It's a good total they have put on so far from their previous matches, and losing only 1 wicket. That's a huge improvement in the Blues. So at the end of power play 1, 56 for 1. And with that, we have a change in bowling. So there is protection on the offside, on the long off, on the leg side. So 3 on the leg side, 1 on the offside, with 1 on the cover and a point, and a short third with a fine leg. Slow ball into the pitch, goes for a single. Willis with his first over after power play. A beautiful cut shot. There's a protection. Goes for 1. Leg spinner is always tricky to play. The team is on strike. 27 runs on 14 balls. It was there, and that's gone big. Huge shot from Wasim. A beautiful shot with the pure touch and a class of timing. It was in the slot for Wasim, who is in a good knock and looks very confident from the very beginning of the innings. Next ball, white ball. Signal from the umpire. This is going to be a very good over for Blues if they could secure another boundary over here. There's a pressure on the bowler. Comes in. Goes again. A beautiful shot. A beautiful shot for 4 runs. Wasim is hitting flawlessly. Willis has gone for 14 runs in 4 balls so far. Whoa! And other 6 for Wasim. Last ball of the over from Willis. Under pressure. Oh, he tried to sweep it on the leg side, but it goes past the fine leg, and that goes for 4 run. A good over for Blues. Over consisting of 20 runs.
23 runs.
24.
23 runs, yes.
So huge spike in the run rate from Blues. After 7, it's 79 for 1, and that's what they need. They should strike with more than 11 per over, and that's the only way to win the game here in Chemnitz, with its a little shorter boundaries than Dresden. So these 2 players have to be on the field, on the pitch, for a longer time and hit cleanly. Second spinner, Anurag. A left arm spinner. Oh, good ball. In a block hole to Ant. Left arm off spinner. Over the wicket to Ant. Again a good ball. In a block hole. There was a run. Blues decided not to go for it. Good 2 balls in a very good block hole. Perfect Yorkers. No time to swing. And that goes again for a beautiful shot of 4 runs. Now Ans comes and he wants to be the part of this fun. Three more to go. What Ans is thinking, or what a bowler is thinking about, where he wants to pitch. A good ball again in a block hole, goes for a quick run. The ball passed extra cover and extra points, and that's only a signal. Fifth ball. Whoa, good change of pace. That was more quicker than the previous deliveries. And into the pitch. Very straight to the wicket. A very hard delivery. Good block from Racine. Last ball. That was there, and he lifted. Goes for 4 runs. What a beautiful shot. And there goes 50 for Wasim Farooq. A very well done 50. And look at the strike rate. It's on 19 balls, 50 runs, more than 200 strike rate, 210 and 20. He's going blister on the cam nets. He's respecting a very good deliveries and then putting away all the bad ones. What a very fine innings from Wasim Farooq. The whole team cheered up for Wasim. So at the end of 8 hours, 89 for 1. Blues moving closer to their target. What they planned, how they planned. They're going to execute it. Change of a bowler. Now we have a pace attack again. They tried 2 spinners, but it didn't work out because Ans and Wasim, they played them very beautifully. They were lifting the shots as soon as ball pitches, so there was no turn for the ball spinners, and that's why they decided to go back with a pacer. Here comes the left-arm pacer into the pitch. A good ball, a good movement of the ball. No wide was given. Ans was looking to the umpire that it might have gone for a wide, but no, it was just going past the bat. Saranjan with his second over. The first one goes for 19. Very expensive. A beautiful shot from Ans. A very good time, though there is a protection at the offside, just for 1. So far, good 2 balls from Saranraj, sorry. Wasim on strike with his half century. Left, and wide was given. Bowler has to find another plan to bowl Wasim, because at this point Wasim is looking in a fine touch. He is trying to put away all the balls, so he's going to look for 1 more, and there goes again a good shot, but there is a protection at the long off for only 1 run. So far, very good over. With only 3 runs for first 3 ball. Good comeback. 2 runs. Who's looking? Oh, there is a cut. There is a beautiful cut. And it goes for looking and waiting for the umpire signal. And that goes for 4 runs, as umpire says. There's a complaint from the Blues that it was a 6 run, but umpire has given the 4 runs. A beautiful shot from Ant, just opening the blade and letting the bat do its work. With a very soft hands, that's why it flew past the point fielder. Now, there's a protection at point. At cover on the boundary. At long on, long off, and leg side. Another beautiful shot. There's a chance of a catch, but missed it. It was not quick enough. And then there's an overthrow. Goes for second. A good presence of mind. A very good presence of mind from both the batters. Last ball of 9th over. Saranraj, Ans facing. A good ball. Flick to the leg side, but there's a protection. No run. at the end of 9 hours. Blues with 97 for 1. They're cruising. Hopefully they would reach 200 target, what they planned. On the other hand, Chemnitz needs to regroup. They need to find a way to get rid of Wasim, who is on 52 for 21. On the other hand, Ans is on 30 for 21. Both are playing very brilliantly at the moment. Anurag will go for the second of his spell. Wasim is going to face Anurag. A good over the previous one comparatively from Anurag with only 9 runs. Looking to find a way to take a wicket of Wasim. And that goes commentator curse. The ball was there in the slot for Wasim, but misjudged the pace. A very good change of pace, a very brilliant innings from Wasim comes to an end. 52 of 21. Brilliant innings. He has done what his team needed. Now the stage is set for the team to take off and goes to 200. A very well 50 runs for Wasim. Congratulations for the first 50. The new batsman, Saqib, walks in. A very good player of spin. He likes to go to the front foot and just nudge for a 1 or 2. Likes to play in the gaps. A fine strategy from captain. Ans is hitting, so he sends Saqib to take the strike and take the game away from Chemnitz. This is a moment for Chemnitz now. Can they salvage? What is their plan? What they are going to do? Would they put a pressure? Would they put more feeler on the new batsman because it's a new batsman? Or will they give him a space to just touch time and take a single? Saqib is on strike. So, offside on the boundary with the protection, long on, long off, and the leg side. Inside the circle, there is one on the middle, one on the cover, one on the point, with a third man and a fine leg up in the circle. This could have been a no ball because the fielder was running inside the circle. Good ball from Anurag. Trying to maintain the pressure on the new batsman. A beautiful ball was there to hit, but there is a protection. And that's what it is for. A very gentle push to the offside for a single for Saqib. Off the mark. Ans on the strike. A beautiful hit. A beautiful. Waited for the ball. Let it come to the bat. And that goes your 6 on the leg side with the immense power from Ans.